am so sorry. We are late tonight. I apologize by that. It has been crazy little start here to this night. They kind of switched things around in this like back office part that we have to make this go live, and I was panicking. I couldn't really figure it out. So I appreciate you like taking the time to like hang on and hang out with us for a minute while I figured that all out. So here we are. We are ready for our Mocha Mousse Makeovers, is what they're called tonight, right? So every year, Pantone does a color of the year. And this year, they decided to announce that it is Mocha Mousse. Okay. So we're going to be here tonight to show you how you can work that into your makeup.
So before we get started, there are two things that I want to do. I want you to ask any questions you may have as we go along tonight. We love to answer your questions just to make this a little more interactive. Please put in the comments where you are from and who invited you. And the second thing I want you to do is to watch what we're doing. If you think it looks like fun, I mean, we're playing with makeup. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, it's not rocket science.
if you feel like it could get you excited, we want you to know that for only $20, you could start your very own Mary Kay business. $20. I don't think my family can get ice cream at McDonald's for $20.
I know, right?
Literally, so many things we spend $20 on all the time. Yes. You would have immediate access to half off sale on all of your favorite Mary Kay products. Just think 50% shopping spree. It's one of my favorite things. You get to do something that's empowering to you when you join Mary Kay. You get to meet and hang out with new girlfriends. You get to make some extra money, and you can win some pretty fabulous prizes. We'll circle back to this, but just keep that in the back of your mind that for just $20, you can have your own Mary Kay business.
For sure. Okay, this we're kind of all discombobulated.
Yeah, we got mixed up. We're
you want me to read the next part, or you got that?
I can jump right back in it.
Yeah, go ahead. You tell them all the things about the apps, and I'll show them the little pretties. Okay.
Yeah, perfect. So I didn't say it before, but I'm Chantel Jennings, and I am so glad that you're here. So we do want to remind you of the apps that Stacey just mentioned that Mary Kay has made for you. First, we have the Mirror Me app. This is where you can have a live action makeup try-on session with instant facial recognition. The second one we have is the Skin Analyzer app. Effortless makeup always starts with great skincare, and this app will determine what your skin needs to look its very best. And the last app that I want to mention is the Mary Kay app. This is the newest and probably the favorite. It gives you the ease of shopping right from your phone. You can connect directly with your beauty consultant, create wish lists, and even order all from the app. All of these apps can be found in your app store by searching for Mary Kay, and they are all free. So do not hesitate to go get those on your phone.
Yeah, I really do love that Mary Kay app. I even use it like for myself to help like my customers know their order of application at night or during the day when they're like getting a new product, and they're like, how do I use this? When do I use it? And it's so fun to put it in an order of application for them then too. Yeah. So,
and let's be honest, I love apps like Target, there's the Walmart, Kohl's, all of them, whatever. You can shop when you are laying in bed at night. You can do it from your comfort of your own home, on the couch, whatever, when you think of it. So you cannot beat that.
Okay, so I was supposed to have a really cute graphic about all of the colors and the products and stuff that we're going to be using tonight, specifically the colors that can be kind of used with the Mocha Mousse. But I also had an issue with the dang PowerPoint and stuff. So I just kind of want to walk through some of the colors. I have my very own eye palette that I use on a daily basis to kind of show you some of the colors that you can choose from, because hazelnut is probably the color that is the closest to the true mocha mousse color, right? Like that's probably the one and this is, you know, my absolute love. That's the one that's probably the closest. But because of our skin tone variations and because of the like different colors that Mocha Mousse can like come in as well, I would definitely say that you can use any of these, right? We're talking cinnabar, mahogany, we're talking burnished bronze in there. You can go as low as this like candlelight color. We can go as high as espresso in the different color like combos and stuff then as well. I would even throw on the very, very, very light end, depending how you like your mocha. I would even throw in like a crystalline or biscotti and stuff in there too. So there is a wide range of colors that you can obviously use for your mocha mousse look then too. Another color that I would be using in the cheeks is probably this rosy nude color. That would be in the mocha family. If you're like, girl, rosy nude, that rose really isn't my most favorite color, I would probably even throw in like hint of pink, shy blush, or rogue rose, maybe, you know, in the skin tone then as well. Obviously though, the hint of pink, that's not going to be in your like mocha mousse family, but it would be a nice like color addition to the face. What are you using for lipstick tonight? I'm going to be using a beige nude lip liner and then the tawny nude lip gloss. So
yep, I have the beige nude lip liner because I'm going to be straight up honest with you. These nude colors are not my color palette. It looks like I have nothing on when I wear nude colors. So we're going to bring it a little bit more so with that beige nude liner, kind of darken it a little bit first. And then I am going to use the Naturally Buff. If you can tell, like, that's not that far off my own skin tone.
Sure. Yeah.
But we're going to darken it with the beige.
Yeah. And along lipstick colors, you could talk about, oh, I don't know, a Downtown Brown. That's going to be one of your like darker colors. You could
Rich truffle.
Yeah. Rich truffle. That's going to be one of a darker, mocha mousse, like in the mocha mousse family. Better Than Bare would be your supreme hydrating line if you have really dry skin and need some more hydration to the lips and stuff then too. So bear with us. There is a wide range of colors that you could definitely be using, and we're going to pick the ones that we are like fond of or are our favorites, but you go ahead and anything basically in that brown family, maybe a hint of pink on the cheeks, but in the brown family, you're going to be in the mocha mousse like category then too.
Well, and with that many options and variations, we're hitting everybody else's skin tone, your color. Like Stacey, you're a summer, right? You're
actually I'm a spring.
You're a spring. I'm an autumn. If you know, that's not a surprise. So that gives us options with all of those mocha variations to hit our chromas in our own, you know, with our own skin tones.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's not going to be a surprise to anybody that's been on here, but I'm going to start with hazelnut.
What?
What?
I had to get a new one out. Look at how bad this one is. Like, I had to get a new one.
That's a favorite. Yeah. Good news is with Mary Kay, you get a 50% discount. Woo woo! Go fill that new palette, girl.
I just grabbed it right out of my case over there.
That's funny. Okay, yeah. So basically, you know, I'm filling that real estate up right here. That's what I like to call it. My eyeball real estate that I got that I can use all the colors and stuff on. I'm just like, it's not my I'm not using hazelnut as like my primary color. So it is just going to be like a really light wash of color just to give my eye a little bit of depth. Basically is what I use that for then too.
And I am going to use it up onto my brow bone, and that is going to be a lot of my base color. Like that is going to be one of my main.
Okay, that's going to be one of your main colors for tonight?
Yes.
Oh, my eyeball was watering. I needed to kind of fix up underneath my eye there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead with Candlelight. Maybe if I just dropped it on the ground. Just a minute. I was trying to get fancy and showing you. So Candlelight, okay, has a little bit of shimmer, but still in that like brown family. Okay, so I'm gonna be using Candlelight on my lid with the all over eye brush.
Same.
You know, that one's just like, I don't know. I really like. Actually, I'm joking. I'm not joking. I lied. This is not Candlelight. This is Rose Gold.
Oh, I have Candlelight.
Okay, you have Candlelight. So Candlelight is the lighter version of
this one.
Yeah. Yep. Sorry, I have Rose Gold. Okay, so still in that like golden brown family. But here, let me show you the difference. Close to each other. So rose gold is over here and Candlelight is over here. Just a little bit like this one's Candlelight, this is rose gold, a little bit lighter. So I just wanted a little bit more depth on the eyeball there.
And so far, this is what I wear on the daily.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
I am all over the board with what colors I wear. So I can't even, the only thing that I'm consistent with is the hazelnut, honestly. So, okay. So, but I could see how, you know, like your Candlelight and Rose Gold, like with hazelnut, like that could be a really
well, and being in the clinic setting.
Yeah.
In the clinics, you know, being in the clinic setting, I don't go super bold. I still wear my full lashes. I just don't go super bold. And yeah, don't put too much thought into it in the morning, really.
Yeah. Mornings.
Out the door by 7.
Yeah, that's not great. Yeah. I mean, good for you, but not great for me. Okay, so burnished bronze is this color that I'm going to be using next. Clearly one of my favorites. I also need to delve into my stash and get a new color out. But I'm just going to use this like more fluffy brush and I'm going to put it in the crease to just kind of get some depth into that crease area basically.
And I was going to use Cinnabar to do the same, kind of in my crease a little bit.
Yeah, so I would say that Cinnabar and burnished bronze are similar in color. The only difference, a lot of it would be burnished bronze has some shimmer to it, right? And Cinnabar does not. So if you're like, oh girl, I don't want some shimmer in that crease. I kind of want to keep it more matte. I would go with Cinnabar or the mahogany even. But we're doing
mahogany.
Yeah, mahogany is so pretty. But I'm going to do we're doing a shimmer mocha here, a shimmer mocha on this like eyeball here. And then I think that I'm going to darken my outer corner with espresso. I mean, that's a coffee name, right? So that works. And biscotti, like I'm going to use biscotti for, you know, the little biscuit that you eat with your coffee. I'm just going to use that on the brow bone, just to kind of, I like a matte highlight personally. So that's what I'm using up on the brow bone and then kind of in the corner of the eye. But yes, espresso is what I'm going to put on with my crease brush. I love the angle on this brush. It makes it so easy to create a crease. I'm going to kind of angle so you can see. Basically, I'm just going to come like this. This is the start of my V. And then I'm going to put it like this. So with the more pointy side pointing towards my eye. And I'm just going to bring that up, the color that I laid there, up into the crease. And I'm pulling it up to create the lift in the eye.
And I use the biscotti like Stacy just said, up on the brow bone. with a blending brush. And then I also use it on my inner corner here to kind of brighten my eyes up there.
Yes. Same. Okay. Yeah. So this espresso, I kind of just keep it to the outer third of the eye, I would say. When you do, and I make sure that it lifts, right? Like that it's lifting the eye up. That's kind of what I do with my like darker, more dramatic color. I'm using that air quotes because you could go real dark with some like coal or something like that. But espresso's like a baby step for people. Okay, so those, and then I'm going to use this little smudger brush, and I'm just going to take a little bit of that hazelnut right under the lash line.
I did that as well.
Yeah.
Just a little bit underneath there.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of eyeliner, really. I did love, we have a limited edition bronze color. Is that what it was? Bronze eyeliner.
Oh yeah.
I loved that. So copper. Yes, that's what it was. The copper eyeliner that we had limited edition. I love that color. Stocked way up on it. So I do love to use that underneath the eye because I like to not have a really thick eyeliner look under there. So but tonight I'm just using hazelnut, and then I'm going to use brown in our waterproof eyeliners.
Yep. Me as well.
Yep. So our waterproof eyeliners, they go on so smoothly. And I like to just kind of put them on in short little feathery strokes like this because sometimes it's just hard. Like you don't want to, start here and try to have one continuous line across. If you go in short little feathery strokes like this, you still get the appearance of a one continuous line, but it's easy.
And I'm using our smudger brush to smudge mine, so it's not just a line. It's going to give it kind of a smokier look.
Yes, and you will want to, if you're doing that technique, you will want to do one eye at a time because once this eyeliner dries and sets, she's not going anywhere. Okay? So do one eye, smudge it, and then do the other eye and smudge it if that's the technique that you're like going for. Okay. Now bear with us while I put on my mascaras, okay? Because that is one of the most important parts is the mascara. And girls, if you do not have the Great Heights mascara, I'm going to need you to get that out, okay? I'm going to need you to add this to your regimen because the formula of this has two ingredients in it that was in our lash primer. Okay. So these ingredients, I think I'm gonna botch it. I think it's like vitamin E, maybe, and something else. Okay. If we need to get technical, I know that we have ladies that pop on here that can give me the technical terms, but I can't technical right now. So what it is basically is it's the ingredients that are going to condition the lashes, and it's going to make them appear or it's going to condition the lashes and help the mascara to stick to the lashes. And it's built into this mascara, and it's actually built into our Fanorama mascara as well. So I start with these Great Heights mascara, get some big old long lashes on there. I love the hook or the scoop in this brush. It just makes it so easy to build this mascara up and around the lashes.
And I actually am using the Fanorama first to spread mine all out first and get a base coat.
Okay.
And then I'll go in with the Great Heights.
Yeah, I go in with Fanorama second. The formula of the Great Heights mascara, and the reason why I start with this one, and everybody's lashes are different, so you start with whichever one you feel most comfortable with. But the formula on this Great Heights mascara, it's a lash lengthening mascara, so it coats each individual lash, and it's a tubular mascara, meaning it's going to create this like tube around each lash and extend the product beyond the tip of the lash. So that's the reason why I choose to start with this one, is to allow the product to, create an individual tube around each lash. And we're not going to just do one coat and be like, okay, we're done now. No, that's not how this works. We need to do at least 2, 3 would be recommended. But by the time I get done using all my mascaras, I've used 5. So yeah. How about you, Chantel? How many
I'm usually 3 coats in.
Yeah.
On a regular day, because I'll use these 2 on a regular day, and then if we're really vamping it up, we throw in that lash intensity.
Yes.
But that's just not part of my normal daily
routine. Daily routine.
Yeah.
That is the daily for me. But I'm also not dealing, with nursing and being a nurse and dealing with patients though either. So understandable why you're just like, oh, I don't need lash intensity on a daily basis.
These ones do quite a trick as it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This Fanorama, which when Chantel was talking about it, getting the lashes fanned out, what she was referring to is the brush on this mascara. It has fantastic little bristles on the end, and it allows you to go in and like push the small lashes with the end of the brush. So I make sure I clean that off. And then really like almost like a stabbing motion into the base of the lashes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you know what, Chantal, I have actually what I've changed. So prior, I would make my finishing spray go on before I did all of my mascara. I have changed that, and I have done finishing spray at the end with my mascara on, and that has really helped my mascara stay in place.
I've actually been doing that too.
Yeah, so I'm not having as much problems with the smudging underneath the lashes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been enjoying that
because I have such an overabundance of lashes on my lower lash line. I cannot use the lengthening on that.
No. I use the Fanorama on that one.
Yeah.
So anyway, just a little tip there. Make sure that your under eye area is more matte with some powder. And then I've been spraying the finishing spray last when my mascara is all done and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got all that mascara done. I'm going to do that rosy nude on the cheeks. I already had contour and everything on prior, a little bit of highlighter. Oh my gosh, if you are not using the new Golden Glow limited edition highlighter, I'm gonna need you to also get that in your arsenal because it's so good. It's so pretty, and you're gonna love it for spring and into summer then too. But yeah, rosy nude is just a really nice neutral cheek color. It's not anything like really to, it's fine. Some people it looks way better on than it does on my skin. My skin tone likes typically a little bit more of a pink, but this is rosy nude.
I think it's a nice neutral tone when you're making your eyes pop.
Yes. I agree. I agree with that. Okay, and then last but not least, going in here with lips, got my beige nude lip liner, right? Our lip liners, just like our eyeliners, are waterproof.
Mm-hmm.
So they help that lipstick to stay on all day long. I should say if you're not like doing a lot of eating and drinking and like that kind of stuff, you're still going to need to reapply if you're doing all that. But I just love our new waterproof lip liners. There's so many colors in them too. They're really good. Okay, and then Tawny Nude. This is usually not
I
a
filled my
color.
lips in so that my lipstick would darken a little bit.
Yeah, sure. Tawny Nude is usually not a color I go for. But when Mocha Mousse came out as like a thing, right, at the beginning of January, I'd actually like pulled that out as a lip gloss, and I really am liking it a lot. So, just try something new. You might think you aren't going to like it, but I don't know. I'm kind of liking it lately. So, Chantel, I'll bring you up. Did we do all the steps? I just feel so like discombobulated. Did we do everything?
I think so.
I think so. Okay, let me bring you up here.
Yeah.
On your own. There she is in all of her Mocha Mousse glory. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love the colors. All right. This is what I got going on.
I
Yeah.
really should try that lip gloss.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
It's really a nice a neutral, but like with some color, if that makes sense. I think it would probably be similar to like your Downtown Brown. Like it's going to be neutral, but it's going to give you some color, right? Yeah. So anyway, this is our Mocha Mousse looks for the evening. Like we said, start with, your hazelnut, and you can go up and down the scale, like from there then too, depending on what works best for your skin tone. Okay, so let's go ahead and, of course, when you join us on these weekly events, we always have some specials for you, or when you watch the playback then too. Tonight's special will help you to achieve an on-trend look, with the Mocha Mousse look then too. So we always start out with your essential color set that gives you the roll-up bag at half price, moving up to the complete color set that allows you to pick out a foundation brush of your choice for free. And then when you're adding in all of the things that you need, we didn't show you, but we had on primers, our foundations, our concealers, and our powders, which you're going to get in that ultimate color set. And then it also gives you the makeup brush collection for free. And that is where the real magic happens, is with brushes that like do the work, right?
Yeah.
Well,
because you can't have one brush that does it all.
No,
they all are very specific.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
Okay. Now, in order to take advantage of those specials, you need to share the code word with your consultant, and that code word is Mocha. Be sure to share that with your consultant so she knows you are watching, and that whether that's live or on playback. Don't forget.
Yes.
And then remember, we always offer a one-time, anytime discount when you share your Tuesday night with the girls. This will give you the opportunity to get the products that you love for free.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go.
And then if you are looking for that more permanent discount, as we mentioned before, we would love to welcome you into our pink bubble as a consultant. It is only $20 to start this month, and it immediately gives you access to that 50% discount. So if you're looking for more money, as we start thinking of summer, kids camps, vacations, extra activities, or if you're just looking for more fun in your life, ask your consultant on how to get started now.
Yeah. And that $20 is like for the rest of this month.
Yeah.
It gives you access to your eStart, which is
Mhm.
a website that you can share with your customers, your family and friends. And it just kind of gives you the basics that you need to get started with a Mary Kay business then too. And it gives you access to your consultant that can kind of help you and train you along the way. It also gives you access to some training online that you can do on your own then too. So what a fantastic like way to get started on some summer savings is a $20 eStart then too. So
Yeah.
that is what we have for you tonight. Watch back be watching our like Facebook group and stuff so you know what we're going to be doing live in April. We haven't quite figured that out yet, so you'll have to check back and on that then too. So that is all we have for you tonight, ladies. Thank you so much for watching and have a great night. Bye.